どうも、グーテンモーゲン R です。ロストインランダム、続きからやっていこうかと思います。はい、というわけで、引き続き、2タウンからお送りします。ということで、3タウンに行くために、あの門を開ける必要があるので、いろいろやっていく必要があるのかな。もうでも、先にサイドクエスト、ちょっと消化していこうかと思います。はい。なんかいる？なんか怒ってるね。なんてことじゃ。そう。ブルーブか。はいはいはい。手伝うか？
You'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something.
Okay. 頑張ってみるよ。
Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old.
どんだけうるさいのおかしい。嫌なんや。はいはい。じゃあちょっと行ってきますね。屋根の上にいるのか。こういうこと？それって言葉なの？ああ。よし、反射も十分だ。よいしょっと。収集。ブルーブ。ランダム全土で最も役に立たないであろう生き物。それでとも権力者たちがそう言い込ませているのだろうか。はあ。じゃあ静かになったよ。おじいちゃん。通れない。あと2体ブルーブ探す必要があるね。
Thank you, little one.
そやろ？かんねえか。まあ、悪くない。これで長いお使いで100円とかだったらマジ許さんけどな。まあ、今回は許しちゃろう。
Come closer, child.
はいよ。
You, child. I believe we can be useful to each other.
知り合いだっけ？
No, nor I you. But the threads of fate weave strange fabrics indeed. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you.
知り合いじゃないよね。
Indeed, indeed.
変な選択肢選んでしまった。
Speaking hypothetically. So let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't, which means you, hypothetically, have experience in their identification and true nature. I've heard tell of a dice circulating Cellar Street. Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it. And if these rumors were true, well, I dare say you could be the one to find it. Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically, well, I'd be interested. And I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while, I've heard stories around Cellar Street. There's all sorts of strange items for trade. I've told you all I can. Except that I've heard whispers that someone is and that make yourself useful, child. And then you give it to...
まあいいや。ありがとう情報。ほい。ダイシーの同族がどっかにいるかもしれないってことね。 探しに行くか。売り人通りだろ？戻る必要がある？戻る必要があるね。あるね。じゃあしょうがねえな。一回戻るか。で、売り人通りに行って、大使の同族の噂を見つけて、行きますか。あら、終われない。よし。まあ、ここは開かないのか。この人たちの願いを叶えてあげれば開くのかな。3つね。3つか。結構先は長そうだな。3つは。
I got words for sale
あ、
here.
こいつか。
Choice words. Pluviophile. It means
うん。一番珍しい
my
言葉はトレードしてほ
rarest
しい。
word.
ああ
That's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade?
珍しい言葉よ。
I'm listening.
この言葉は3惑星が整列した状態を示す言葉よ。惑星直列3つ以上の惑星が直列している状態のこと。惑星直列だね。
I like the amount of Y's in that word, but 3 or more planets. Oh, that's a hard sell here in Two Town. I think that's what do you have to offer in trade?
もっと珍しい言葉。
Your last one didn't do anything for me, but I'm listening.
2ってことが大事なのか。えらく。
Who wants to buy a word? You again. What have you got for me this time? Your last one didn't do anything
目に
for
優
me,
し
but
い言葉。メモ誤りを。メモ誤り。メモ誤り。まばゆい報道に立派って意味なのよと。
Eyesome? It sounds gross. Like you're putting something in your eye. Gross. No, thanks. What do you have to offer in trade? Your last one didn't do anything for me.
学ぶ。
How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that?
ハーマンというワンクロフトのジャンキーが教えてくれた。
Adlubescence. Learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament.
貧富。
Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure. Bye.
あんたとトレードして勤務できしたくなってきたかって。
I got so many words, kid. Got a sale on you.
これですごい、文字だ。売り人通りで値打ち物と交換できるだろうか。はい、そういう意味か。本当に言葉を理解してるとね。売り人通りだから、もうちょいまっすぐか。シュラーク。いつかな？どうした？
I need inspiration.
ロボマッシャーだ。
Trade my Gubblegregor. I'm through Pipkin, by the way. I am an artist, but not with paints or music. You wouldn't happen to have anything? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word?
金部。
That is a beautiful word.
美しい響きだ。
Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Now your friend Ian is an honest trader, so let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic.
ありがとう。
Perfect. We have a deal. Enjoy it and be sure not to Gubblegreg too much on your first go.
したいかな？よし。じゃあロボマッシャーゲットだね。 こいつがあれば何でもロボバッシュできる。値打ちもと交換できるかもしれない。なるほど。わらしべ長者かな。あ、いるわ、金。こいつ。ブルーブ。よし。もう、特に聞くことはない。サクッと回収します。はい。よし。じゃあ、あと3体目を探さなきゃいけないな。んで、さっき、ロボマッシャーが欲しいって言ってた人は今どこにおるのかな？じゃねえ。こっちか。一回戻って、戻るじゃん。なんで、この人たちじゃなくて、こっちか。さあ。随分とシャイタダイスの一緒じゃないか。ダイシーが結構いろんな人に目つけられてるけど大丈夫かな？いたいた。この人だね。お、ここに金がある。
Please, trade the gobblegregger to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient... forget it, it's not important. But this has got...
よし。で、何をゲットしたんだい？四角いダイスの化石。やっぱダイスの化石だったのか。なるほど。ダイス対戦で死んでしまった古いダイス。リズベットが探していたものだ。じゃあリズベットに渡しに行くのかな。あと、もう一匹の、あれを探さないかんのよな。まだサイトクエスト5個あるな。あと、2つくらいか。絵本のページも取ってないな。なるほど。さて、一回戻って、戻るか。よし。で、探したいのは、サイドクエストをもうちょい探すのと、あれか、3匹目を探さないといけないね。
Here's a free sample.
無料サンプル。言い方が。この人のためにもう一匹探してこなきゃいけないし、どこにあるかな。とりあえず、渡すか。で、こっちを見てないか。この先をまだ見てないよね。先に渡してみに行くか。ほい。怪しい頭蓋遺骨の化石持ってんだけど、興味あるんじゃないかな。
You've got all the pips you need already in your glass jar, child.
大師の目を倒すにはくっつける必要があるか。
But I can't help you. A piptician needs years of training in rhetoric alone. But I do have it on good authority
ダイス職人がいるのか。
that a piptician does exist.
シーモはね。いい情報持ってんじゃん。じゃあ直しに行きたいね。怪しい頭蓋骨の化石持ってるんだけどって話ね。
Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice.
これはダイス。
Rather, it was a dice.
元ダイスね。ところで得するって話だったけど。
Yes, you'll get it, child. A formidable card, fit for a dice wielder. That sounds good, yes. That's piqued your interest, yes. But before I give you this card, I want to say thank you, child.
そういうのいいんで。
It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this.
コロコロして、ガー。
That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die.
ダイス死
We
んだ
found
ね。
that out in the no dice war.
ダイス対戦。
It was a catastrophe. The Queen Child decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice, and so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them. And she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still a dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic. And she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here.
もう結構いろんなところで戦ってんだよな、ダイス使って。
It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation, gleaned from hard-earned experience.
ダイス使いだったのか。
Speaking,
で、クイーンにやられたと。
Don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice.
たことあるわ、私。
I suspected as much. There are some of us who remember the old ways, child. We must stay hidden and we must stay silent. But we exist. The valley is hidden far below Random and far from the Queen's prying eyes. It's a crypt, a land of the... I'd wager you don't fully know what you travel with.
知らないこと多いっすね。そうね、でも相棒よ。
I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are. Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules.
カードは
Good luck, dice wielder. And you too, little
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Towns'
タウンを思っ
name
た以上に
was
ツータウン
easily
なんだ。
twice as literal as she'd suspected.
どういうこと？
They seemed to be constructing a second town.
あ、これが二つ目の町か。おう。おい。
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right.
おい。
Huh?
ダイシー
Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one? My
Let him go. That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, all right?
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big, clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
All right, apology accepted. Look, I'm trying to find my sister, and I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. I haven't seen your
この人
sister,
がシーモン
though.
か。
Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said.
まあ、バーや。バーやってなんだ。
Oh, not like that.
Ah,
A
what's
nanny
up, Baba?
Fortuna,
Hi, hi, hi.
Old lady,
Ita ne.
right
How's
hand
that?
of the queen. She is as mean as she is old. Anyway, once she gave my eyes to the mayor, they disappeared.
じゃあ、市長がシ
I
ーモアの
haven't
目を持っ
heard
て
any
た
news
ね。
about them since.
その化け物がお姉ちゃんを誘拐したんだよ。
Oh, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this dice? I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere.
どうけ通ればスリーダムに行けるんじゃない
You
の？
are new, aren't you? Door to three towns forever
ああ、
locked.
そうだね。
Keeps the
扉閉じ
district
されてる、
separate.
閉ざされ
By
てる
order
ね。
of the queen. You need to roll a 3 to open it. And since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but...
できるが、
But I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back.
だと思っ
Oh,
た。
if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes.
ペンキで大師の目を描くんじゃダメか。まあ、ちゃんと目見つけてくるよ。
Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside down one. Ugh, what a nightmare.
飛ばした。
Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no. We'd all be in Six Town, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Six Towners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour?
オッケー。頑張ってみます。
Thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor.
ああ、
Okay. If
しか
you
も二重
need
人
me,
格なん
I'll
だ
be
ね。
over at the town square, near the door to freedom.
オッケー。じゃあ行きますか、市長のところ。
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
オッケー。じゃあ、助けるために目を探すか。市長の場所ね。市長。おう、動かない。謎の当たり判定があるな。で、欲しいものは、ちょっと広場戻ってきた。あ、いや、この先に市長がいるのか。ああ、なるほど。市長、この先に市長がいるな、これ。オッケー。じゃあ行くか。もう一匹見つけないんだよな。どんな声してるんだっけ。よし。攻撃手段がな、剣と弓と、確実に引けるのは剣と弓だけなんだよな。ハンマー出すには、カードの力使って3にする必要がある。でけえ。ちょっと、まあね。
Low down there.
あんたが市長。
That I am. Well, one of them at least. And you, young lady, are.
うん。私はグ
Well
ー
met,
スーだ。
even.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Two-Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower
やっ
extremities.
ぱサイズでけえ
What
な。
brings you to my office today, Even?
行方不明のお姉ちゃんと盗まれた目玉を探している。
You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs?
喧嘩売ってんのか。
Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the
聞こえて
elevator
ない
and
の
step
か。
into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
あ、はい。下の方すぎて聞こえてないってことね。なるほど。よし。なんだか大事。 じゃあ上まで行
It's
くか。
so beautiful, the upside down
It's so beautiful. どの辺が美しいのか俺に語って聞かせてほしいな。はーい。目の前でこんなことしてたら絶対怒ると思うんだけど。よし、じゃあ、行くか。
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat.
上にいるな。
Please. How best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here even. Our personalities becoming personified now.
人格が肉体を持ち始めている。
That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my hat, and I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today?
だから、さっきから言っているだろう。
What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first past the post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam.
あ、市長の逆バージョンね。
What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more self-assured than I am, which normally would be great. But the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them.
じゃあ、なんで、まあそんなに悪いことしてんの？
Well, for starters, he's wasting precious time and people on this upside-down project. Secondly, he is bat-dung mad as a hatter and he freaks me out personally. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got the other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing.
まあ、もういいっすわ。で、目玉を取ったのはあんたなんですか？
I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But...
はっきりしなさいよ。
Well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royam directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for...
エレベーターを用意するのか。おう、本当に来たよ。じゃあ、目玉のことを聞きに行くか。ほい。本当に、これ帽子から伸びてんだね。うわー。
Greetings, my name is Royam, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so...
責任者
I was about to say that. That's my rhyme.
引用不能に苦しんでんだ
You're
な。
very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to...
しつこいな。優しいな。優しいな。
Stop interrupting me. I almost had it.
それでいいのかよ。ああ、本物の人に会ったよ。
You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own...
腰抜けた。
Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon. And you're interrupting me?
本当に2つ目の月作ろうとしてるのか。
want?
あや、シーマの目玉を返してくれ。
Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new two-town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you?
まあ、そうよ。
Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the eyes, but you'll have to do... yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme. In a nice manner. Here's my offer. Take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. You are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are parallel to each other. Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well cooked. I was about to say that.
はあ。まあ、なんでもええわ。じゃあ、とりあえず、目玉取りに行くか。
For an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all even
目玉を取りに行くじゃないね。インスピレーションの元を探
There
す。
were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
なるほど。これは落下死しそうだね。
All is going according to plan. I truly am Two Town's greatest
本当に
male individual.
計画の内容忘れてんじゃねえか。通してくれなさそうだね。2つ目の月ってガチの2つ目っていうか。はい。よし。腎臓の月を作ろうとしてるね。オッケー。じゃあ、とりあえず今回はここまでかな。はい。じゃあまあ、ちょっと次回はこの続きからやっていこうかと思います。では、さらば。